I'm in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire, in West Africa. This is a food paradise, and today I'm taking you on an ultimate Ivorian street food tour. I'm so excited to be in Abidjan. This is the biggest city in Côte d'Ivoire, also known as Ivory Coast, and it happens to be a street food paradise. It's 7 a.m., so we're beginning with breakfast bright and early. Okay.
Corn-based.
It's corn.
It's a corn-based porridge, I guess.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Oh, and that's a fresh bucket of milk. Fresh milk, big cubes of ice go in to ice it down.
Wow.
Look how thick and creamy that milk is. Oh man, that looks like a milkshake almost. It's so... Okay, I think that water is boiling, so she's ready to go. So how long will that steam for?
20 minutes.
Okay. So that steams for about 15-20 minutes, and then they slice it. It's like a giant corn cake, cornbread, very aromatic. Slices into huge chunks. So yeah, I think that's ready. Keep it nice and hot to be able to serve it. That's such an interesting process. As soon as everything's ready, they spring into action. They have these huge buckets full of the milk, the sour milk, and it's so thick, almost like milkshake, with huge chunks of ice to keep it icy cold. And so then that's served together. They just break up some of the corn, some of the steamed corn, served with that sour ground into the corn cake. Then it's steamed dry, so it's quite dry. Even hard to find within Abidjan. It's not common to find this.
We have a place called Plakali Abouré. Plakali is a cassava dough that is eaten usually with a sauce that's okra based, and they have a whole bunch of seafood in it. And this is also a good breakfast in this country. So you are the right place. Wow. So many crabs. You need lighting or not?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe do a little.
The powder.
Le gombo sec.
Okay.
Le jungle, c'est le gombo sec.
The jungle is dried powdered gumbo.
Oh, this powdered okra, right? Powdered okra goes in.
Yeah.
Okra that goes into the recipe. But even the way, I mean, it's like Infinity Edge. Even the way that she's able to stir it without dripping it, without spilling it is impressive. Putting the finishing touches on it, adding some more seasoning. Another dish back here.
Voilà le gombo.
Oh, gombo. So that's the okra, right? Okay.
Maintenant,
Oh, wow. Look how sticky that is. Oh, wow.
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
We also got the massive snails. Oh yes, the snails are incredible. They're so good, the snails. Okay, and a soup as well. With crabs also, oh nice. Over here she's peeling these crabs. These are crabs that go into flavor a lot of the dishes. Okay, and then one of the main ingredients that they use a lot of here is okra. That gives it the texture, kind of like that makes the sauce as well. So they just have huge sacks of okra, which they're just grating up, get all of those seeds. Oh, another green sauce with lots of vegetables in it.
La sauce bête.
Okay.
La sauce bête.
You can see the chilies floating around in there as well.
Yes.
Okay. Smoldering, bubbling away.
On a 10 endroits, oui. Peut-être juste la deuxième fois, vous là, on continue à 10. Voilà, condamné.
C'est très bon.
C'est très bon.
C'est très bon.
Whoa. Oh, all the gumbo goes in. Oh, that's amazing. That is an incredible process. I mean, once it's fully cooked, then they take out the crabs and some of the cow stomach, and then they pour in that entire pot of the gumbo. It's the okra, and then it's all boiling down, simmering down.
Poisson.
Poisson, okay, fish. Oh, and then you grab the crabs. And snails. Whoa. Oh, and add one more green sauce to cover it up. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, merci. As soon as that's why the pot is so massive. They make it in such a quantity. And the dish is called plakali? Plakali?
Yeah.
Cassava. Okay, it's a cassava dough, but it's really like shiny.
Yes.
Oh, and really sticky. Oh, wow. Break off a bite is like not nearly as easy as she made it look. Watch, there's just so many layers of flavor going on from the okra to the complexity of the crabs being boiled down, giving it that depth of that brothy flavor. Almost like the texture of like a really sticky, savory porridge. Around the chili, just poof. What a dish. Again, it's called plakali, and I know it's a dish that Ivorians are very proud of. So they have a variety of snacks that they specialize in. Okay, this one is ready now. The third one.
This is called jaune jaune, as in yellow yellow.
Okay, yellow.
And funny enough, it's just because of the color. Like all around town.
Yeah.
But you can score.
And also poisson piqué. And so they set all of the chicken and the fish on skewers upright. They have a pile of smoldering in the center. And so it gets... Okay, so at first the chicken goes onto a bamboo skewer. skewering over here, marinating in the sauce. Oh, the spices in there. The pepper looks like a lot of black pepper in there as well. Okay, so that's marinated. Sand. And so they build a fire in the center. They stack up wood, light it on fire in the center, and then they have the variety of chicken, fish, but one of their main things is the chicken, which they then marinate, which they then upright skewer on bamboo skewers surrounding the fire to take that indirect heat. So it smokes, it cooks, it hisses all at the same time. It smells unbelievably good. And then you eat it with the onion sauce? Okay.
Oignon, tomate, persil.
Onion, tomatoes, coriander, I think. Oh, and then more sauce over here.
Oui, voilà.
Okay. And then another sauce over here. Pima sauce, the chili sauce. Okay. It's just such an incredibly cool way to cook fish and chicken. I mean, it's like straight up a campfire and just staking everything upright, vertical around the campfire. And it just slow cooks. You can see it just like retains all of its juices. The fire is just raging hot right now. It's so much smoke. Gonna watch them as they make the process. It's really amazing. We're gonna watch as they put on some fresh batches of shukuya. So they grill the chicken first, then they chop it up into bite-sized pieces. Then it goes back onto the grill and they're gonna add all the seasoning and all of the spice. That chicken, they literally add on a handful from a bucket of onions. Oh, and he's squeezing on some Maggi powder. This is like their own blend of spices and sometimes can include nuts. Oh, and then finally a drizzle of oil goes on, a nice spray of oil. It's such an incredible combination of ingredients. I mean, they squeeze on, they make like a little volcano with the chicken in the center. He adds in all of those seasonings, sprinkles on oil, and then they fry it over the low fire as it absorbs the smoke. They're adding in some garlic now. Shukuya, truly just a genius food. Okay, and then it's wrapped in foil packets until somebody orders it, and it just kind of smolders over the fire. Oh, the catfish. Once it's done, once all the chicken and the fish is done grilling, it's not yet done being presented and seasoning. There's so many onion sauces and pepper sauces that go onto it. And they just really just go all out with the presentation. It's stunning. They take such pride in the way it looks and all of the different things that make up the flavor for what it is. Master Wow! What a shirt! So because the grilled chicken stall, they don't have seating, we're coming over here to Mr. Wow. Oh, so we're having our first bungee cocktail? Yes.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Couple cups of bungee, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Then it's slow roast over the fire so that it picks up the smoke. You really taste the black pepper. And then he just sprinkles on multiple sauces as he's...
Grill versus on the stick.
Yeah, this is a totally different method because it's actually first barbecued, then chopped up, then barbecued again with all of those sauces.
Yep.
A sprinkle of Maggi powder goes into the center to like make that sauce with garlic, with a small mountain of onions.
Exactly, yeah.
This one is the chicken shukuya. You taste the mustard, but you also really taste the black pepper in there. Onions make it crispy and refreshing. And again, yeah, the fish stays moist.
So the same way we had the shukuya chicken over there,
Okay.
you also have shukuya of mutton and shukuya of beef.
Oh, okay.
So this is like, same process.
Some sides to eat with all the
Exactly.
meats. So next up on this Ivorian street food tour in Abidjan, we're going to one of the biggest markets. Mo, what's the name of the market here?
It's the Grand Marché de Marcory.
Okay, this is one of the main markets.
Yeah, it's one of the main markets on this side of Abidjan.
Okay.
And they have lots of things to see.
So she makes up that sandwich. She has this like braised pan of chicken with onions, with liver, I thought they were meatballs, but she broke it open and it's an egg on the center, fried eggs. She has the baguettes, which she then takes the baguette, she adds all of that sauce into the center of it, puts on some mayonnaise and some chili. So now we're getting to the fruits, vegetables section of the market, the wet market section, fish, giant snails, eggplant, chilies. Oh man, all the ingredients that go into Ivorian cuisine. This is one of those sprawling markets that you can just get just about anything you're possibly looking for. Shoes, they've got it all. Beautiful mangoes. Roasting cashews. Or nuts and roast them fresh. And I mean,
This is called pain bouchette.
Okay.
It's one of the most popular snacks in the Ivory Coast.
okay, so what a just unbelievable process here. And the skewers just have like one bite of meat. They're just like really tiny skewers. So what they do is he takes the bread. I mean, they grill them. They're marinated already. He adds in oil. He grills them over that raging hot flame. When you order, they grab a fresh bread, fresh loaf, baguette. They add in, there's some onions, there's some tomatoes. They add in a brush of oil and then they sprinkle in a bunch of the kan. That's the secret seasoning sauce. And then he is so fast. He has just lightning hands. He just like adds in skewer after skewer. What a way to eat meat. Oh, what an incredible stuff. The barrel elevated on a stand. They have a fire raging, burning in the center, and then they're grilling beef on the top. And so we're gonna have another version of shukuya. This is ultimate. Just people who know seem to come here after work on the side of the road, the barrel grill. They're grilling it up fresh. They know what they're doing, man. They really know how to take care of that meat, how to grill it to perfection. Slice it up, add on a sprinkle of salt, onions, just go through bags of onions, fresh onions, just. Few things in the world can ever get tiring, can ever compare to the satisfaction of fresh meat cooked over fire. Ivorian food has so much flavor. I love the onions, the chilies,